Hello everybody and welcome to a 3-day house build. So this is a challenge that I put to myself, and what it is all about is I give myself 3 Minecraft days to build the best house that I can. So of course the first step is going to be to find some resources, and look at this, I spawned right next to an icicle ice biome. This is actually the first time I've ever seen one of those biomes before, so I think I'm going to try and use it, but well, I'm not really sure here. But let's get some materials, let's get some tools going. Of course I'm going to need wood, I'm going to need some stone, and it's starting from survival at the very beginning. That's how we get going. Luckily we found some coal right off the start and got some cobblestone ready to go so we can get some better tools. And that polar bear there is just going to hang out and try and hurt me, hopefully not. So I went and explored this biome a little bit, because first time I've ever seen one, I gotta check it out a little bit. And I'd love to build here, but I'm not sure if I can actually take any of the ice with me or use it. And no, it doesn't look like it. Or at least not with my stone tools. Probably need like at least iron and probably silk touch. And no, packed ice either, not working either. So let's explore, let's see what we can find. We got a brand new world here, brand new survival world, no materials, no resources, no anything. Let's see just where I can get materials, what kind of materials I have available, and what's the best house I can really make. So I've done a couple of these in the past just without being recorded, and I've enjoyed them greatly. I find that using the simplest resources and using a multitude of resources is better. So I'm gathering 3 different kinds of wood here. I've got dark oak, I've got regular oak, and I got some birch as well. And we'll see what I can do with that. And as I'm scouting for spots, what I'm really looking for is a big flat area, because that way I'll have to do the minimal amount of landscaping and I'll have more time for building it. It looks like I found it right here. It's a picturesque spot in some plains, and I'm making some resources for myself. And here we go, and I'm starting to build, and I really don't know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna put some blocks down on the outside, see where it goes. This is why I need to measure. Yeah, nope, this is all bad. So this is always why you plan out at least a little bit before you get going. Maybe just even measuring out where your the diameter of your house, where it's going to be. And I'm just going to put down a simple floor, just alternating the colors. So I've got 3 colors here, and I think it's going to look pretty good. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that looks pretty great. And let's make those little corner posts something else, but I also know that since we're time limited here, I need to smelt some things. I'm going to need some coal, I'm going to need charcoal as well, I'm going to need torches, and I wanted to use stone bricks as well. So, first day is done, it's now nighttime of the first day, and so it's time to get some resources. So I want andesite for sure for lots of the pillars and things. I want to get lots of iron, I need iron tools to help save some time here and there. Coal is always a good thing to have. I think I also want some diorite as well. Diorite looks really good when it comes to like foundations and some off stone things, especially considering I'm going to be using lots of darker woods and darker stones. Having a little bit of contrast is going to help a lot. So the first night tends to go this way, that I just gather a whole lot of resources and then I can use them to build in other nights. And also I don't have like an iron sword even, or any armor, so going out at nighttime in the middle of an open area close to my build is going to be pretty bad, and can often end up with some sort of tragedy with a creeper or anything like that. So I'm just exploring right now, trying to see what I can find, hopefully getting more coal, because I want to make more stone bricks, and I'm going to use as much coal as possible for that. As much iron as I can, and who knows, maybe I'll get lucky somewhere along the way. Find a really deep hole. And now it is daytime. We are beginning to smelt all our things up, get some iron going, and I'm pretty hungry at this point, so I'm going to go get some pork chops to use to recover my hunger, getting everything smelted up. And I think it's time to start building up some of this stuff that I've gathered. So instead of these dark oak planks on the sides, I'm going to use andesite because it's definitely the better option. And inventory management is always fun. So at this point I really don't know what I'm doing for the most part. I'm trying to improvise and make it look good with some things that I've already used before in the past, kind of relying on some past knowledge, but I think these andesite corners are going to look pretty good and give it a solid foundation. How does it look right now. It looks pretty good. Like, I'm liking how it's coming together, and we'll just have to see what else I can do to bring this whole thing together. So crafting, getting some stuff out of my resources, or out of my inventory. I don't need any of the stone tools anymore because I got iron and everything. One more look at this thing. How do I want to bring this together? Well, I think I'm going to need some spruce logs because it looks, or just spruce planks in general. Oh, found some flowers along the way. I'm definitely going to need sand for glass, and there just happened to be clay right there, so I grabbed it as well. Spruce is definitely one of my favorite building woods, just because the logs and the contrast between the logs and the planks isn't very high. It's a very good building material. So here I am beginning to build the doorways. And I like having like an arched doorway with a little bit of wood in between to help bring it together. And here we go, using that diorite for the first time. And making a couple mistakes here and there, that's fine. And of course, 2 blocks short, but we'll find some more diorite somewhere along the way. And just trying things out here, seeing what looks good. So, ooh, this is 113, so I'm gonna try out this new stripped wood texture. So this is the first time I've tried it, and you know what? I think it looks pretty good. That stripped spruce is looking pretty good to make that work for me. Let's see if that works. I think that's good. So let's tie that all together. Oh, and here we go, lighting some things up so that we can not die. Filling those last 2 pieces of diorite, I managed to gather exactly as much as I needed. Just very, very handy, very helpful. And I know that I'm going to need to build a roof, and I think I'm going to use stone bricks for the roof because I've got a lot of it already, and I don't want to have to gather new resources. But I also know that I want to get some glass going in here, and I find that light gray stained glass looks a lot better than all sorts of other glasses, especially just regular glass. And it'll help make this look a lot better, a lot cleaner. So now I have the resources, I'm filling in all the extra gaps, kind of repeating the patterns along the way. And I like having some big windows up the front, and I think I'm going to do big windows along the sides too. But I'm kind of limited by glass right now, just waiting for my glass to smelt up. And just finishing off everything else while I can. Oh. Ooh, we're a little bit dangerous here, building at nighttime and not a lot of torches around, so hopefully nothing happens. Doing some work outside, putting some planter boxes, because we got all these flowers, we might as well make them look good, and taking advantage of these new trapdoors that they have in 1.13. Spruce trapdoors, and waiting for the glass, and made a mistake there, and now I have to wait for a couple minutes to get my glass all smelted so I can actually put that last pane of glass in. Building along the sides. And I want to do some interior decorating too, but I'm not too good at it. So just trying some things out, seeing what works. It's okay. How about some trapdoors up there? What does that look like?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No, 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 no! That's what I get for building at night without any torches around, and well, all that's left to do is pick up the pieces and keep going, because I'm running out of time here. I'm in the middle of the second night already, and I'm only like halfway through my house, and oh! Run, 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 run! Alright, time to kill some mobs around here. We can't stand having those mobs around. We don't need another creeper explosion, and oh no, that's just so frustrating. Oh well. Nothing we can do about it now except for clean up the bits and get going with the rest of our house. But you know what? It's the middle of the night. I might as well start building up on the roof. It's a little bit safer up on the roof, other than fall damage, but at least I won't die from a creeper attack, and I can see anything as it's coming up. Maybe a skeleton will shoot me off, but I think I'll be okay. So trying out some more things with anesthite, extending those column lines up onto the roof to kind of act as like a support structure, but roofs have never been my strong suit, and I have a lot to learn when it comes to making roofs, and they've never been my favorite. But we'll see how this one turns out as well. So finishing up with some of the glass that we've got now. Just seeing what resources we still have before we go forward. And it looks like I'm out of spruce logs, so I have to go get some more as well. Ooh, boy, running this at 8 times speed is really great. So I think I'm wasting a little bit of time here now. I'm looking for flowers, but I didn't find very much to help decorate the outside. But that was actually an awful lot of time. Ugh, sadness. So in an 8-day build, time is definitely of the essence, and seeing this played before me now is definitely telling me that I wasted a lot of time in this particular build. I didn't, well, definitely just didn't last a little bit while I was hunting for flowers, and didn't really find anything. I suppose if I found some flowers, I wouldn't be calling it such a waste of time, but... And now we're starting to put the finishing touches on the outside of our house. We got most of the main structure, so we're doing the flower beds at the very front and the back of the house. And we got our roses, or poppies, rather. I'm taking a look at it, seeing how it all looks, and, you know, I think it's gonna look pretty good. But I need some more dandelions. Found one way up on the mountain there, and didn't put them in. Okay. Let's build the front entryway and the back entryway. Let's see what we can do to make this look really good. And let's actually start getting some doors in our house here. And I think I'm going to use a little bit of polished granite just to tie it all together and make a little bit different of an entryway there. And it looks like I can't place anything next to the trapdoors directly, so I'm putting the flowers along the outside of the houses. Putting some oak, dark oak doors in because they look really nice and homey. Getting everything crafted up, getting all the junk out of my inventory. Ran out of dye, so I have to go loot my flower beds for some dye. Cleaning things up, taking it out of the middle and putting it along the edge. And putting in a couple counters there with the other trapdoors that I have. And now it's time to work on this roof. So I'm just going to blaze through this because I find it really, really boring. But what I ended up using is stone brick half slabs and stone brick stairs. And I wasn't really happy with my first design, and I wanted it to be a little bit further out and have a little bit of a transition between the corner posts and the actual roof surface. So I put a half slab next to the andesite block, as well as stairs in between those half slabs, and just filled in all the rest of this place, the space, with stone brick stairs. And over time, it all came together, and it's not the best roof, but it's a roof, and it works for me, so happy with it for now. Not a whole lot I can do about it, but let's take a look. How does the inside look now that we got everything together? It's looking pretty good, but pretty empty, so there's got to be something else I can do. So I had some extra iron on me, and let's play with a little bit of iron bars, and I'm not really liking what they're doing. I don't know. Maybe this isn't the time for experimenting because we're on a 3-day build and we are running out of time. We're on the night of the 3rd day right now. So let's just put in some counters. Let's put in these pots, and dawn is coming. 1, 2, 3, and it's daytime. Day 3 is over. It is the 4th day now, and what does our house look like? Oh, this is looking pretty good. I really like how it came together. I like the light gray stained glass. That's looking really good, and the contrast between the stone and the spruce wood is really, really good. I like the diorite foundation. The inside is looking really crisp and really clean. I could have done more, but you know, that's all it is for today, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and you know, this is a new channel, so I'd really appreciate it if you like this video and subscribe, so I can know that you like what I do, and hopefully I can make some more of these. Take a look at this house. This is really cool. Well, let's get one more look at it before the end of the video here. So let's noob tower up and just take a quick look. Oh yeah, I'm happy with how that turned out. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody!